Hi, welcome back to another Random Fact Friday episode. We are Factutainment, and we are tasty people. Chris, I don't know if I've asked you this, but would you participate in cannibalism if you could?
No.
Why
Except
not?
maybe auto cannibalism. But we all do that.
Do we all do that?
We all do auto cannibalism.
Oh yeah,
If you've ever swallowed your own blood, you've done auto cannibalism.
I've well,
Which, physically speaking, because everyone here has teeth, you've done that.
what was I gonna say? Fuck. Hey, I forgot my. I don't know my words real fast. I eat my skin because I am I have that nervous habit of chewing my nails and shit.
Hmm.
So I do
You ever bitten a piece of your tongue?
yeah.
That's auto cannibalism. Like the inside of your cheek.
Yeah, I've eaten. I've swallowed pieces of my cheek from eating a lot of, you guessed it, sour candy.
Zealandia is considered by many to be the eighth continent and it is 95% submerged.
Oh, how come?
Because it's 95% underwater.
What if we brought it above the waves?
Sure, Akko would appreciate that or hate it. PK Mahananadia is an Indian man who traveled from India to Sweden by bicycle in 1977 to meet his wife.
My wife.
Oh! Ow. Sorry.
It's all good. I'm just gonna quote Borat.
Several years ago, there was somehow a common cold outbreak at a research base in Antarctica after 17 weeks of complete isolation. No cause was found.
That could be a terrifying film to do. Oh wait, no, we already have the thing. Never mind.
Charles Darwin, upon discovering parasitic wasps, actually questioned why a benevolent, loving God would create creatures designed to feed off of a caterpillar's body from the inside out while it was still alive. This may or may not have contributed to him with thoughts on natural selection and the theory of evolution. Just imagine Charles Darwin being like, these wasps are proof that God doesn't exist because no good being would create this. I have to think of another reason why things exist.
Well, I was about to make fun of him for wanting to fuck his mom, but then it's like, wait, no, that's Sigmund Freud.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Yeah. Completely different fucked up thing.
Mystery Date, a board game from Milton Bradley, released in 1965 and was reissued in 1970, 1999, and 2005. The 1999 version of the game, in the 1999 version of the game, Chris Evans plays the role of Tyler, the beach date.
Oh wait, isn't Blind Date that game with the fake phone?
Mystery Date.
Yeah. Yeah, Mystery Date.
I
Isn't
think
that?
so.
And like the plot you pick you go around the board and like you pick up the phone sometimes, and the guy on the phone, it's like a pre-recorded message and it like says stuff like, my favorite food is pizza, and then it's like, oh well, my mystery date doesn't like pizza, so it's not this guy.
So, the gameplay of Mystery Date can be played with 2, 3, or 4 players, and the object of the game is to acquire a desirable date while avoiding the dud. The player must assemble an outfit by acquiring 3 matching colored code cards. You must match the outfit to the date of the mystery door. The date is revealed by spinning the door handle and opening a plastic door of the board game. 5 possible dates are formal dance date, bowling date, beach date, skiing date, and the dud. The date to be avoided is the poorly dressed dud. He is wearing sloppy attire, his hair is tall. Face sports a misshapen beard shadow. In the 1970s game, the picnic date replaces the bowling date. If the player's outfit does not match the date beyond the door is closed and the play continues. And the 1999 version of the date includes an electronic talking phone to converse with the dates.
Sorry, I
In the
was...
2005 version, the dud is replaced with the nerd and does not include the phone.
Damn.
I don't know. It seems to me like the dud is would be the worst than the nerd.
Yeah. We all know that nerds like fuck the hardest, right?
It depends on the subset of nerd.
Okay, what subset is like bear that wears cargo shorts and also is wearing a Legend of Zelda t-shirt?
I don't know. I know that Renaissance fair nerds are freaks.
I would love to make out sloppy style with the Renaissance nerd.
And get herpetosyphilis all.
Nah, I would get like ye old hepatitis. Which I guess...
The thing with like Renaissance fairs, none of that shit's historically accurate.
Oh, most definitely.
Stop trying to say stuff's historically accurate. It's not. The Renaissance fairs aren't meant to be historically accurate. Renaissance fair are meant to be a place where a lady dressed up as a Viking and then a like short guy dressed up as a samurai and then like a couple people dressed up as elves for some reason all eat a bunch of kettle corn at a medieval Europe themed place, watch a guy fall off his horse, another guy hit a drone with a boomerang, and then they all do mushrooms and fucking the communal queen's tent or something.
And then like off to the side where nobody can see, a girl, like a lady dressed up as a fairy, is getting finger banged by a dragon furry.
And someone is selling a bunch of handmade tarot cards for way too much money.
My brother went to the Wichita Ren Fair recently.
I don't know when that is. I've been to there once, I believe.
I know a lot of events happen in Wichita, but by the time I'm aware of the event, I either don't have any money to go, or I'm already busy doing other things that day.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
A study conducted by a Swiss university showed that stockbrokers are more reckless and manipulative than diagnosed psychopaths.
Well, no shit! Because they've self-diagnosed their psychopathy. Like stockbrokers are 100% aware that they're psychopaths.
And these are people who have a large sway on society itself.
That's what the movie American Psycho was about.
Yeah.
I have two friends that are... I know two people that are hyper-fixated on two vastly different but very similar media. One of the people I know is hyper-focused on American Psycho, and the other person I know is hyper-focused on Fight Club. For some reason. And it's like, God, I want to study you both under a fucking
Those two must never meet.
For if they do meet,
they will never stop fucking.
We will. We will have our own American Psycho Fight Club on our hands.
How William Shakespeare's name is spelled is unknown even to himself. His contemporaries spelled it more than 80 different ways. He never used the traditional spelling of William Shakespeare even once. However, he did use one called Shapurier and Shakespeare.
I feel like knowing Shakespeare would be, like, really fucking annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how do I put it? Shakespeare is the Taylor Swift of his time.
Terence Howard developed his own mathematics system, Terranology, and claiming to have proved that 1 times 1 does not equal 1.
I think I would kill him, actually.
Terence Howard is fucking insane.
Yeah. Like, is he just insane because he does stupid shit, or, like, is he, like, not a good guy?
This turned into a hit piece on Terence Howard. Okay, let's look up all of his controversies.
He has more than one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have never heard of this man before. I'm frightened.
So, Terence Howard is an American actor who performs as a television film and was received a Screen Actors Guild Award as nominations for Academy Award, Golden Globe, and 2 Independent Spirit Awards. He's played in such films as he was James Rhodey Rhodes in the first Iron Man movie. He was in The Biker Boys, Crash, Four Brothers, August Rush, Minnie Mandela, Red Tails, The Butler, Prisoners, Princess and the Frog, Who's the Man, and...
Was he the main character in Big Mama's House?
No.
Oh.
He apparently performed on Broadway in the play Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. In December 2022, he announced he planned on retiring from acting. Apparently, he was also in The Best Man Holiday, Best Man The Final Chapter.
Damn, how many times is your friend gonna get fucking married?
The Jacksons, An American Dream, The O.J. Simpson Story.
Oh no.
Boycott, Lackawanna Blues, King of the World.
Who run the world? Squirrels.
Alright, so let's look at some of his controversies. 2008, he's made a Broadway debut playing Brick in an all-African-American production Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, directed by Debbie Allen. During rehearsals, he allegedly attacked and seriously injured musical composer Tex Allen. Howard joined the cast of Law and Order Los Angeles, where he got into more controversies behind the scene. Apparently, he made his own music album called Shine Through It. He was on PBS where he showed, or he was, host for, like, called Independent Lens. Apparently it was on Family Matters. Alright.
And how much does Family Matter, you know?
He was played Nelson Mandela.
Wouldn't you just want to get Nelson Mandela to play Nelson Mandela?
Nelson Mandela died.
Oh shit. And you're just telling me this now? I'm kidding, though. Oh, he's why we call it the Mandela effect, right?
Yeah, he died in 2013.
Yeah. But people swore up and down that he actually died several years prior.
Yeah. So, Terrence Howard has stated multiple times that he went to school for chemical engineering and applied materials. Though he did not complete an engineering degree, Howard thinks himself as an engineer and intends to return one day to complete the 3 credits to which he is currently short. Howard also later stated on Jimmy Kimmel Live that he had earned a PhD degree in chemical engineering by Southern Carolina State University. Howard never attended Southern Carolina State University, and Southern Carolina State University does not confer doctorates in chemical engineering. Instead, Howard was awarded an honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, or a DHL, from Southern Carolina State University after speaking at a commencement ceremony in 2012. Howard applied for a patent in 2010 for a system and method for merging virtual reality and reality to provide an enhanced sensory experience. He later pursued 2 additional patent applications related to jewelry. 3 patent applications were banned without any patent being granted. Apparently, he became an honorary member of the Phi Beta Sigma fraternity.
Not the Pi Beta Sigma fraternity.
In 2015, Howard explained that he had formulated his own logic, which he called teriology, in which he was keeping secret until he had patented it. This logic language, he claimed, would be used to prove the statement 1 times 1 equals 2. How can it equal 1, he said. If 1 equals 1, that means 2 has no value because 1 times itself has no effect. 1 becomes 1 equals 2 because the square root of 4 is 2. So that's the square root of 2. Should it be 1? But we're told it's 2. That cannot be. Howard blames his leaving Pratt over disagreements with professors regarding his hypothesis. He also stated that he spends many hours constructing models of plastic and wire that a patent claims to confirm his belief.
What an odd man.
Oh, fucking course he did. In May 2024, Howard was guest on the Joe Rogan Experience, where he attempted to debunk the Pythagorean theorem and claimed he can kill gravity. He does not believe in the number 0, and claimed that he remembers the events of the day he was born. In July 2024, Howard returned to the Joe Rogan Experience and debated his theories with Eric Weinstein, who is a doctor of mathematical physics at Harvard University. Howard's statement and beliefs, along with his ability to use high-profile language in terms of statements in a nonsensical and misleading manner, have been criticized as blatantly erroneous, conspiratorial, and misleading by many scholars, including a separate video by Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I'm sorry.
On Joe Rogan debunked teriology.
Pause for just a second. How the hell would you go about debunking the Pythagorean theorem? It's the fucking what's the word?
3 square sides of a right triangle.
Yeah, like it's not like astrophysics or something. You're like, what the fuck, dude? Does the Pythagorean does the theorem actually solve all 3 sides of a triangle? And it's like, yes.
Well, apparently, Terrence Howard doesn't agree in Euclidean geometry.
You mean just All geometry?
That's not the case. So Euclidean geometry, Greek mathematician Euclid, essentially. Sorry, I'm very tired.
No, it's all good.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my statements right.
Well,
on Euclidean versus non-Euclidean.
Is it so? Euclidean is geometry.
So Euclidean's flat.
Yeah.
So when you're on a non-flat plane, such as we are, we're in non-Euclidean geometry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Which is why it's a little weird that H.P. Lovecraft was so afraid of non-Euclidean geometry. So much so, he always mentioned it in his fucking works.
It's like, buddy, you live on a ball.
Yeah, everything's non-Euclidean at that point.
And granted, I'm no math genius.
Sure you are.
And I can get how Euclidean geometry can be useful in terms of scale, because if you have a flat field and you're trying to figure out what's the hypotenuse going to be on this triangular building you're building, it works even though the field isn't exactly level, and we're on a sphere. But I guess in terms of applications, couldn't really when you're doing it on bigger distances. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? How do I put it? You know what doesn't make sense to me, but it should make sense. Like physics, like physics, problems and stuff. You know what I mean?
I remember I was forced to take physics.
Same.
I don't remember much.
Well, okay, so physics is just applied math if you think about it. You have different equations for different physics things that go on in real life. Hang on. Let me look it up real fast. Physics equations. Yeah, you have equations for velocity and acceleration, motion, Newton's second law, all that sort of stuff. So a lot of the times, physics problems and stuff is just using equations to solve other equations. Figure out the velocity of this ball when you have acceleration and motion. And it's okay, so we just gotta work it from there. But I could never, get, what's the word? I could never get, physics figured out. I always did real bad on the tests and stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna say, let's return to Terrence Howard. Yeah. The Terrence Howard was arrested in 2001 for writing to about attack on his estranged wife, including assault, terroristic threats, harassment, and stalking. Police reports he arrived at her house after an argument on the phone, forced entry into her home by breaking down the door, and chased her into the backyard where he punched her in the face twice. The attack ended when Howard's brother stepped in and pulled him off her. In 2002, he pleaded guilty to disturbing the peace. Howard was also arrested for assault on his flight attendant after refusing her request to return to his seat because the seatbelt sign was on and they were experiencing turbulence. In December 5th, 2011, a judge granted Howard's then-wife, Michelle Gent, a restraining order based on claims that Howard had caused her physical injuries and once broke her computer in half. In 2013, Gent obtained a second restraining order against him after he showed up in court and gave her a black eye.
Damn.
In 2015, in an interview with Rolling Stone, Howard admitted to hitting his first wife 2001. So this guy's just weird and
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. No, I get. I can understand that.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Anyway, this has been this episode.
Yeah. Blah blah blah.
Bye.